Good morning to all my beautiful people that's out there. It's me, Tebony, also known as Trust the Process. That's gonna be my AKA name. I am coming to you guys from the parking lot of the laundromat. I'm up and at it this morning, and I'm in motion. So you are with me as I am doing my daily things. So here I go. This morning I want to discuss, and I want to say before I even start, good morning to everybody. And I also want anyone that wants to comment or even get chimed into the conversation or the topic of hand, just to let me know. And if you guys see me wiping my face and stuff from time to time, it's hot here. It's already 81 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and I don't like, all of that moist feeling. But anyway, I'm gonna go on. I don't have no viewers right now, but that's not going to stop my conversation or my topic. So today I woke up, same old, getting the girls ready for school, new things to do, just starting my day. And the question that I want to pose today is, what are you doing it for? Far as if you're starting a business, if you are starting like to brand, even if you started like a new job, like, what are you doing it for? Really, it more goes for people that are stepping out and that they are getting their own business, that they are embracing this thing called being an entrepreneur. And I want to pose the question because I really want to know, what are you doing it for? I'm on social media often, and I see a lot of people that has their own business, that is stepping out to embracing entrepreneurship, and that is trying to expand what they're doing. And I just want to know, what are you guys in it for? Even for people that is thinking about stepping out and having their own business or brand or whatever the case may be. What are you doing it for? And then when you're doing it, like, what are you expecting from it? Like, a lot of times I have seen on social media where people be like, people don't support, and, people are so wishy-washy, and, just a lot of things I visually see. And it just brings me back to thought of when I started, and I wanted to start my branding, and I wanted to start my business. It was something that God put in my spirit. It was something that God gave me, and it was something that had always been kind of like something I wanted to do, because I wanted to do more than just do hair. Like, I ultimately wanted to be able really to be a platform artist in the beginning, but I knew that I wanted to engage more with people, just from a behind the scene perspective of the chair. I wanted more than that. So when I started doing my my brand, I didn't start with the thought of who's going to support me. I didn't start with the thought of, am I going to make it? I didn't start with the thought of, will people like it or anything like that. I started because God put it in my spirit. And I knew that this was a journey that I wanted to take. So a lot of times we have to understand, when we step out and do something, I would think, me personally, I would think that you're doing it with the mindset of, this was the gift, or this was the blessing that God gave me. So a lot of times when God gives you something, you're not always going to have the support. You're not always going to have the finance. You're not always going to have it easy. Like, it's going to be a process. And the thing about it is that if you're giving something, you can't waver in it. It's for you. Like, you can't sit and be upset if you don't get one supporter, because you have to originally think back, and when it was given to you, or when the thought was given to you, it was given to you. It wasn't given to a slew of people. And along the way, I believe that, a team will be built. Like, I believe that even for my brand, I believe that people will come about and that I will create a team. But as of right now, it's me. I'm everything in my business right now. I'm the receptionist. I am the operator. I am the person that engages. I am the promoter. I am the person that displays my business, and I choose how I want to display it. And people don't understand, when you put something out there, first impression is a lasting impression. You have to remember that. So when you're going into something and you want people to respect, you want people to support, you want people to even pay attention, you have to be very cautious of how you conduct yourself and how you put things out there. Because once you put it out there, people, believe me, people are going to watch. And sometimes you have people that watch you from afar, and you never know, honestly, who's watching you. Like, you never know who is looking at you and looking up to you. So you always have to be mindful of certain things when you're putting yourself out there. And that's one thing that I really try to be cautious of, because I feel like once you're stable, or once you display or show stability in whatever it is that you're launching, or whatever it is that you're getting into, I feel like once you have it leveled out for yourself, everything else is going to follow suit. Like, it's going to come. Like, the help is going to come. The support is going to come. And I just really, believe that. And for the people that are out there and they're wondering about, starting something, it's okay to start, and really start somewhere. You don't always have to have it figured out from A to Z, because it's not going to work like that. You're going to have some things that's going to come into your path, and that's going to make you question, that's going to make you be like, oh, should I really be doing this, or is this really for me? And you have to know that, even on those down days, even at those down times, you have to know that, this is what I was given. Like, this is my gift. This is my talent. Like, this is my calling. This is my purpose. This is my destiny. And you have to really know that it's for you. Like, you can't waver. Like, don't waver in thought. Don't waver in just because the support is not all the way how you envisioned it, that you're going to give up. Because there's so many people, if you look around and you watch, like, and if you pay attention, it's so many people that will start with you. Like, it's many people, you know, that might be doing the same thing that you doing. But if you look around 6 months, a year from now, those people that started off with you, 9 times out of 10, they gon' drop off. They gonna drop off. And if you stay consistent, and if you really believe that this was your purpose, to start a business, to go to that new job, or to start building and branding, then you got to stick it out. And you got to stick it out with 10 toes down and your head up, and just knowing that, you know, it's going to come into fruition. Like, you can't waver in something that you said that was for you. And only thing people are going to do, they're going to follow suit to what you said. So you always have to remember, when putting something out there, it's going to be a response. It's going to be something said. You know, since I started, you know, doing these videos, like going live and posting, like, it's been things said. But at the end of the day, say what you may. You know, I'll take it in, I'll receive it, you know, if I feel like it's going to help me grow. One thing you have to understand is, if you're not ready to take constructive criticism, then you may not be built to deal with the public. You may really not be built to deal with the public, because people are going to try to critique you. They're going to try to say things. But you have to remember, you have to go back to that foundation. When you're building a foundation, everybody is not meant to be there in the beginning process. If you had a dream and it's your dream, why do you expect other people to ride the wave of your dream? They wasn't in the dream with you. Now, I could see if it was to where, you know, you had to extend yourself, or it was somebody in your dream and you saw them working beside you or along with you, then that's going to come. It'll come into play. But you have to understand, it's a time and a season for everything. So you want to make sure that when you're doing something, that you totally understand that you may be walking alone, and you may be doing everything alone by yourself for a minute. But that doesn't mean that you stop receiving the outside support. If somebody comes and they want to patronize you, I'll be honest with you all. I've always been the type of person, even in doing hair, I never really had like enemies or anything like that, not knowingly. But if I did, or if I did have an ought with somebody, I don't mind servicing you. Like, you're not on my personal time. Business is business. As long as you know how to conduct yourself, you know how to respect my space, I'm going to respect your space. Why wouldn't I receive the business from you? It doesn't make sense to me how sometimes, you know, we can ask for something, and then when we receive it and it's in a different form to what we thought it would be, we don't want it. So it's like, you really have to make up your mind, and you really have to ask yourself, what am I doing it for? Like, am I doing it, you know, just because it's something to do? Am I doing it because it's the end thing? Am I doing it because, you know, it looks good? Like, what are you doing it for? Like, I chose to start, and I chose to really focus 2019. Like, I'm laying the foundation for Trust the Process right now. My foundation is being made. I'm building on top of it. But 2019, I'm executing. Like, I know what I started my brand for. I know the reasoning for it. Like, you literally, you have to write your vision down. You have to make it plain. And though it may tarry, yeah, it will come to pass. But if you're being inconsistent, I had my friend Ebony a long time ago. She told me, she said, if you just focus on one thing, if you just focus on one thing, like, and let that come to pass, she like, it'll work. And I used to be like, you know, I didn't get it at first. Like, I didn't understand it. I felt like, oh, well, if I was doing this and then I'm doing that, I could be making money here. I could be making money there. I could be making money. But sometimes you got to stop. You got to stop and you got to ask yourself, what am I doing it for? I'm doing it because I want to build a legacy. I'm doing it because I want to help others. I'm doing it because I want to be a voice for some people that are not able to speak. I'm a very straightforward person, but even in that, I have to know how to shut up sometime. Like, I have to know how to be still sometime, and I have to know how to just let things be. Like, I have to literally, I had to trust my own process. I'm in a season, and I keep reflecting on seasons and knowing and being aware. And right now, I am in a season to where I am going through the process of learning to have discipline. I'm learning that I can't have my hands in all of these pots and feel like something gotta shake. Like, you have to focus on one thing. If God gave you a business, or whoever your higher power is, if you were given a gift, if you were given a calling, if you were given anything that you feel like it has to be displayed as far as building, branding, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, then go at it. But just remember your ultimate foundation and remember the reason why you are doing it. And then when you know the reason, you won't waver. You won't let anything stop you. You won't let, because the support is going to come. Man, I know that I have some entrepreneurs, and I know I have some people in business that will probably watch this video later on, but just know the support is going to come. If it's a career change that you are contemplating on and you looking for confirmation for it, you have to know that that wasn't put in you for nothing. Like, stuff just don't happen for no reason. Like, you have to be in tune with what is coming into fruition. Like, you have to be aware of it. And I tell y'all, I'm not here, like, I'm not doing these blogs, I'm not doing these videos to just be doing something, but I'm exposing myself. Like, I'm living in my truth. And if living in my truth can help somebody, you know, everybody not gonna take this in and be like, oh, you know, she's doing this, she's doing that. Some people will dissect it and take it as whatever you take it as. But then I know it's somebody out there that this will help. And so as long as it's a message in what I'm doing, that's all I'm concerned about. Like, we all have to get to a point to where we have to trust our process. We have to believe in ourselves, and we have to know what we're doing it for. And you have to believe in it enough to keep going even when it doesn't look like the outcome that you imagine. Like, it may not look for it, may look like it for a while. You may start something and be in 6 months and haven't made or haven't picked up the support that you feel that it should get. But if you know that it's for you, why stop? It's some people, I have a friend, and she started her business up, and it was a couple of people that was doing the same thing that she was doing. And she told me, she was like, I don't really know, you know, if I should do this. And I was too far away to pinch her and tell her to pull it together. But I had to tell her, like, man, do you realize, like, what you doing? Like, we don't invent things. Like, we're not the first people that just ever started a business. We're not the first and we're not the last. So in that, you have to know it's going to be competitors. Like, it's going to be, you know, people that, I'm not going to say competition, because I ain't in competition with no one. I'm just putting a product out there, and I'm standing firm on it. I'm standing with confidence, and I'm standing because I know the products that I am putting out there, they're good products. So am I confident in them? Am I confident in those products? Absolutely. Am I in competition with no one? Absolutely not. Because what is for me is going to be for me. And as long as I stay consistent, and as long as I keep my eye on the prize and not so much the individuals that I'm competing against, I'm cool. I'm okay. So you just have to know when you're getting into something, like, you have to have the mindset, you have to have the willpower to be like, I'm going to do this with or without. But then when the people do come in, don't shun them away. Don't shun them away. Like, this transitioning in my life has been one of the most humblest experience for me. And I'm learning that gratitude and humbleness will carry you. Even when you sometimes don't understand, it will carry you a long way. So to all my beautiful people out there that is pushing towards building and branding a business, a new career move, trust the process. Trust your process. Trust what was given to you. Trust what you've prayed on. Trust what you have asked your higher power for. And when it comes to you, make sure you take care of it. Make sure you nurture it. And make sure you do what it is that you're supposed to be doing in your season. And in that, I'm checking out. I want you guys to subscribe. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe, and just follow me as I embark upon this new journey. I'm going to stay steadfast. Hey, what's up? So yesterday, right? I'll tell you something. If you just stay on the path that is for you right now, you'll find out certain things. So yesterday, I did my live. It's so funny you drop on, Kia. I did my live, and Kia shared my post. And Kia, I believe her auntie, seen the post. So yesterday, I found out that this amazing, outspoken woman is my cousin, like on my, I believe, my father's side. So yeah, Kia, I just got a new family member. And you find out if you really stay in tune, and if you really just stay on the right path, your higher power, my higher power is God. But your higher power, God will show you that you're doing the right thing. Confirmation will come, people will come. And one thing about it, when they come, it's up to you. Hey, cousin. It's up to you how you're going to embrace it. I've had some amazing people, and moving to Texas, I've had some amazing people come into my life. Amazing people. One of the people that had helped me through my journey is my friend Ebony. And I know so many Ebonys. Oh my God, my sister's Ebony. But she has helped me. She has helped me actually plant my feet where they are now. And learning how to focus on one thing and letting that move forward. And that's where I am now. That's what I'm doing. I'm trusting the process. So just know, trust the process. We going to the top. We going to the top with this. And I'm going to stay steadfast. I'm going to stay consistent. And I'm going to continue to allow my light to be put out there for people can see. I was an East Side girl from Pontiac, raised on the East Side of Pontiac, single family home, 5 5 siblings. I'm the last child. And I wasn't raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. I wasn't raised with a spoon in my mouth, period. But I was raised from a strong woman that taught me how to be independent, that taught me how to be strong, that displayed a strong woman, that displayed strength. And from that, at the end of the day, I move forward with it. I move forward with it, and I press for what's mine, because I didn't come here just to be average. I wasn't put on this earth for that. So, ending today's question, ask yourself, what am I doing it for? And when you find out, trust your process. Remember, tune in, subscribe, follow me on Trust the Process Bold Blogging. I hope you all have a great, positive day, and I'll catch y'all later.